everybody. Welcome to the show. How you doing today? What's good? Make sure you all check out the line dance video on my Instagram page for Line Dance Thursday by Lady Q. She just got through doing it. Line dance, that is. And so make sure you check her out.
That's right.
Yeah. Been working on my material. She didn't catch that joke. I've been working on it. Yeah. Say you just got through doing it.
I heard you.
Line dance, that is.
I know.
Heard it. What was that from, like, Beverly Hillbillies? When, never mind.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. The kid's old.
I am. I'm getting older. That's a blessing.
Yes,
That's
it
right.
is.
That's
yes,
right.
It is. All right, let's read today's letter and see what they're talking about.
All right. Dear Sam, for the past 6 months, my husband has been distant, secretive, and impatient with me while also being in frequent contact with his cousin's wife. I assumed there was an affair, but it turns out that he was helping her to leave a domestic abuse situation, and she had sworn him to secrecy. They both swear that nothing happened. I believe them. The problem is that it doesn't help. For the past 2 months, in my head, I've been emotionally on my way out the door. I've talked to lawyers, investigated my options, and been unhappy, but ready to leave. Now that I've discovered that I was wrong about my husband, I still feel ready to go. He doesn't understand since he was actually doing a really good thing, which he was, but at the same time, he lied to me and let me feel terrible, and he knew I thought he was cheating. In addition to being emotionally divorced already, I'm quite angry too. I feel like he was emotionally cheating on me for keeping the secret. Now that I know the truth, am I wrong for wanting to bounce?
You gonna help him out? Go, leave.
Shouldn't his loyalty had been to me to at least tell me what's going on?
Look, I kept a secret. My cousin's wife she called me and told me my cousin was beating her up.
No. No, bruh.
So look, if a woman, somebody says, look, I want everybody to know this stuff. I got something to tell you. Do you still tell your husband's wife?
I keep a secret.
Is it because you keep it? I mean, you gotta imagine though. Now see, like okay, good one is when Jill Scott kept a secret from her husband that she was taking care of her ex-husband who had cancer. That was a bad secret to keep.
That was a bad secret.
You can't keep those type of secrets.
You cannot.
No, but I wouldn't have kept that. That was a secret that I would not have kept.
Yeah, and you just going over there.
I mean, at least he should have let her off the hook to say, hey, you know.
Look here, let me tell you this. Look, I am not hitting her. She did call me and she don't want me to tell anybody, but you're my wife, so I don't expect to hear this nowhere else. You know, John is beating her butt.
Right.
And what? Yeah, John is kicking her ass. And so I've been helping her with this situation. Now, if you got a big mouth wife or husband,
I wouldn't reveal it.
Because some people can't hold that.
You said it.
Some people can't hold that.
But why would you be short with your wife and quick-tempered and sneaking around? Why is she calling you, first of all? Like, why are you the savior?
Because evidently he can hold a secret, and she feels that he can help her.
But he put his own relationship in jeopardy because of it.
Well, yeah, well,
He
I mean,
didn't
I
reveal
think she had some insecurities anyway. And then he didn't
Make it any better.
Exactly. He didn't make it any better by making her feel comfortable.
Right.
That there was nothing going on.
Right.
Well, you're going to have to make me feel comfortable. To me, if it's me and you,
take care home first.
yeah, you take care of me first.
Yeah.
You don't go making somebody else a priority over me.
Yeah.
Let them know.
else is
Say
that?
it again. Say it again. Went through that.
Right. Yeah, I'm your priority.
That's what I'm saying. So if they tell you, I'm with y'all, but if somebody comes to you and says, look, I really got something to tell you, and I don't need nobody to know. Because it messed the whole family up. I'm the person like, don't tell me because I'm crazy. Because if they doing some crazy stuff, like to some kids or something, I'm going to kick their ass. And then we ain't holding nothing. So don't tell me.
But why you got to creep around, though? What's that all about?
Well, I just feel that he should have let her know by simply saying it's a secret. Nothing is going on, sweetheart. I can assure you of that.
I'm going to tell you.
And I'm going to tell
soon
you
as she
this.
tell me, I can say something.
Yes, that's what I would say.
No. But see, you don't put your wife on notice. You put her on notice.
Well,
you
come
have to
tell
say,
my
look,
wife.
What
But
right.
what happened? Hold on. I hear you, right? I agree.
Look, I'm getting riled up over
I
here.
agree. But you got some wives and you got some husbands.
That
They
don't
can't
understand.
hold water. They don't understand that type of stuff. And they gonna tell, man, you heard, she
And
reached out
spread
to
it
my,
all around
now,
through
every
the family
man
and
got all
everything.
out already.
Then I
Right.
would be like, look, I'm married. I can't get into all that.
And but here's the other part
But you
though.
didn't spread it the room.
No, but here's the other part though. Hold on, let me tell you now. This is why the lady feel uncomfortable though.
Okay.
This is his cousin, who he should have. Am I right?
Right.
Who he should have more. What's the word I'm looking for? More loyalty to.
Right.
So he should have more loyalty, you would think, to his cousin than his wife. And so the wife was the only person that she could reach out to was him.
Right.
Out of everybody,
exactly. Right.
though. Now look at that.
But sometimes it all depends on how you was raised. Maybe they was raised up together. Some cousins are like brothers.
To me, my cousins are like my brothers, but your wife is not going to come talking to me about y'all stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your counselor. I could talk to my
I
cousin
ain't
and
getting
say,
paid
hey.
either. You is taking up some of my time. See, me,
taking-
I don't have time. You gonna tell me what's up once or twice, and then I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Yeah, and we moving on.
And then 'cause I'm too busy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get my own life together.
Right.
Right. Well, that makes sense too. But
I'm
just
not
simply
about to
saying.
be in cahoots with you against my cousin and my wife.
No,
Girl,
I
bye.
wouldn't want to do that either.
Yeah. You have to
Yeah.
find a friend.
We
Sound
got-
like
right.
both of y'all need to say I'm sorry. But
Who?
both of them.
The wife?
Both of them.
Yeah.
Sound like they got.
Yeah, she
It
just
sounded like it was something
Something
going
going
on before that,
before that
and then
happened.
this
Yes.
added on to it, and then
right.
It was
That
some-
was the cherry on top.
exactly. She said, "Oh, you up to your old tricks?"
Mm-hmm. Right.
Right.
Because there's no way I'm gonna automatically assume that my man is doing something if he has not done anything in the
And
past
then
to give
old
me
girl
that
really feels comfortable
Right.
to reach out to
to him. Yeah.
to have his number.
That's my thing.
But you do have some people that do become close or could have been close before all this happened,
Mm-hmm.
and then that person could have reached out, but at the same time, you got because people I've seen it happen. I've seen people tell their spouse something, and the person couldn't even get the chance to tell everybody else. No, and the whole family knew.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it was bigger than what it was
Yes.
because she
Added to
didn't keep the secret.
Mm-hmm.
You got newspapers in the family. You
Yeah.
know who the newspaper
Say it again.
is in the family.
Here we go. All right, ZAK, the Sam Sylk Show. Next chance to secure the bag is coming up at 2:20. Your share of $100,000 from WeFixMoney.com. And today's karaoke song is "Let's Chill" by Guy. We'll do that in the 2 o'clock hour as well. So a lot happening in 2 o'clock hour. Money, money, money. We're inside of Reality Hour. Welcome everybody around the country who's watching. Deanna, Kiera, Barbara, Michelle, folks on Facebook here. Welcome to the page. Follow me, Sam Sylk with a Y. Let's read the letter.
Okay. Dear Sam, for the past 6 months, my husband has been distant, secretive, and impatient with me while also being in frequent contact with his cousin's wife. I assumed there was an affair, but it turns out that he was helping her to leave a domestic abuse situation, and she had sworn him to secrecy. They both swear nothing happened, and I believe them. The problem is that it doesn't help. For the past 2 months in my head, I've been emotionally on my way out the door. I've talked to lawyers, investigated my options, and been unhappy but ready to leave. Now that I've discovered I was wrong about my husband, I still feel ready to go. He doesn't understand since he was actually doing a really good thing, which he was, but at the same time, he lied to me and let me feel terrible and knew that I thought he was cheating. In addition to being emotionally divorced already, I'm quite angry too. I feel like he was emotionally cheating on me for keeping the secret. Now that I know the truth, am I wrong for wanting to bounce? Shouldn't his loyalty have been to me to at least tell me what was going on?
You know what? After really listening to this letter, yes, his loyalty should have been all the way 100 with you. But sometimes some of y'all got big mouths and you talk too much. Man and female, y'all know what I'm talking about. But it sounds like y'all already had something going on here before all this happened. And my question is, shouldn't his loyalty also not only be to you, but shouldn't it be to his cousin and not his cousin's wife?
Right.
However, it depends on how long they have known each other, on how she felt that she can come and talk to him. I would ask him, how come you feel you couldn't tell me nothing like that? Have a real down-earth conversation. If there wasn't nothing going on and your cousin was doing what he was doing, how come you just couldn't talk to me about that and tell me what Johnny was doing?
Right.
Instead of moving her, you were talking a whole damn 6 months. And you knew I was accusing you. Maybe he's used to you accusing him too. I don't know. Y'all know that relationship better than anybody.
It was something else going on.
You know what I'm saying? For a whole 6 months?
No.
Yeah. And, what, it took you a whole 6 months to get her to move, though?
Yeah, right.
So what y'all need to do, in my opinion, just my opinion, you need to have a real, like you wrote down on this letter, have that real conversation. So I'm gonna mess you up. We appreciate y'all letters that y'all sent in and all that good stuff. But just like you said to him, shouldn't his loyalty be to you? You did write us, and we talking about it. Maybe that's one of the reasons why he didn't tell you, because you probably would have told somebody. Some of y'all talk and go tell the whole family something, and we ain't even figure everything out yet. Did you hear? But just like you wrote this letter, your loyalty was to really only have a conversation with him. 5780931. What y'all got to say about it? All right, read the comments before we get up out of here.
All right. Michelle said, if you love him, you tell him how you feel and try to forgive him. You don't know all circumstances her life could have been in jeopardy, but don't walk away from sounds like a good man to step in and help. Forgive him and work it out. Mm-hmm. Now, Kiera said, after all that and she still doesn't feel happy, she should just leave. And Michelle said, maybe the wife would tell the cousin and messed up the chances of her getting out of this domestic situation.
Yeah.
Barbara thinks, she says, I think he was having sex with the cousin's wife, and they came up with a lie to tell his wife. Yeah. Like she on us now. We got to come up with something.
You better say Andre beating your ass or something.
You better say something. You got to leave now.
She said she believe him, so.
Well, yeah.
That was a good lie. I did think that too, though. Whoever said that, I believe that too for a minute. I was like, yeah, okay.
Right. Because I have female cousins now. I'm not going to be sitting there in cahoots with their husbands. Why are you calling me? Besides seeing me at the family picnic. Don't call me.
Right.
Don't play with me. Michelle said, she said herself she has emotional checkout prior, which leads me to believe she was unhappy before all this happened.
Yeah, she ready to go. That's why I said when we first came out, I'll just go and leave.
Just leave.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's probably going to happen is he probably going to wind up giving her a girl, which is going to be a bigger mess.
That might happen too.
Right.
All depends if you're attracted to it.
Now, Barbara said, I don't understand why your husband's helping a family member change the way he acted towards you. Why did that situation cause him to stop treating you with love and respect? Hearing that hurt my feelings. I could only imagine how lost you're feeling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why would you change how you feel towards me? I don't know about that.
Right.
Telling you, they already had problems.
Mm-hmm.
You better
they already
know
had check out problems. Mm-hmm. She thought other things before. Maybe he did something before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe she got insecurities. But out of that 6 months,
That's a long
I'm gonna
No,
eventually
something.
say something. No,
That's
I
right.
am. I'm gonna tell you now. Look, I can't keep this secret too damn long now.
Right.
Right.
6
You
months
know,
a long
I
time.
can't be doing all this now.
We
Because you're not only
creeping
keeping it
around.
from you keeping it from the rest of the family. Because this is really now become family business. That's your first cousin.
Yep.
She's the wife. Am I right or wrong?
Correct.
Right.
So now you got to answer to the whole damn family.
And 6 months is a long time.
That's a long time,
That's a
y'all.
long
It's a
time.
long time.
That's
I
some
can
funny
hold it for-
business.
Long
Yeah,
time.
that's messy.
Yeah.
Sam Sylk.